Welcome to NotiBot's Daily Briefing. Today we're covering the top stories from around the world. From breaking political developments to major economic updates, we bring you everything you need to know. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay informed. Let's get started. Ceasefire collapse. Israel's strikes kill scores in Gaza. EU leaders scramble for action. The Guardian View warns that Israel has never stopped killing in Gaza, with scores of civilians killed since a truce was agreed under U.S. pressure. Allies must reject any escalation. But will Europe take bold action to stop the bloodshed? The world holds its breath as Netanyahu's government seeks an exit. Moving on to our next story. Russia's Victory Day parade. Zelensky warns allies against participation. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has issued a stark warning to Russia's allies, urging them not to attend Moscow's May 9th World War II Victory Parade. As tensions rise, the Kremlin repeats its threat to strike Kyiv on Victory Day, raising fears of another devastating conflict. In other news, U.S.-Iran clashes in Strait of Hormuz. A tit-for-tat exchange of fire between the U.S. and Iran has raised alarm bells in the region, with President Trump describing the attacks as just a love tap. The question remains, what's next for these two bitter enemies? Will they find a path to peace, or will the conflict escalate? Meanwhile, Iran launches fresh missiles at UAE amid ceasefire talks. Iran has launched a fresh wave of missile attacks on the United Arab Emirates, threatening the fragile ceasefire in the region. President Trump has warned Iran that failure to comply with deal terms will result in a more violent action. But can Washington really contain Tehran's aggression? Let's turn our attention to Zelensky slams Putin's twisted logic as Victory Day ceasefire takes effect. As Ukraine celebrates the ceasefire marking Victory Day, President Zelensky has launched a scathing attack on Vladimir Putin's twisted logic. But will Moscow heed calls to end its military campaign in Ukraine? The international community watches with bated breath. Next up, China sees U.S. weakening as Iran war tensions rise. Chinese analysts are warning that the U.S. ability to deter China in a war over Taiwan is weakening, giving Beijing a crucial leverage in an upcoming summit. As tensions between Washington and Tehran escalate, can the U.S. maintain its footing on the global stage? Shifting gears, U.S. strikes Iranian targets amid escalating conflict. The U.S. has launched strikes on Iranian targets amid growing tensions in the region. But will these attacks be enough to contain Tehran's aggression, or will they fuel further escalation? The clock is ticking as Washington and Iran engage in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. And now, U.S.-Iran ceasefire holds for now, but tensions remain. Despite reports of U.S. strikes on Iranian targets, the ceasefire holds, for now. But what's behind the attacks, and will they be enough to contain Tehran's aggression? As the situation continues to unfold, stay with us for the latest updates on this developing story. That wraps up today's daily briefing. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who need to stay informed. Subscribe to NotiBot for daily news updates and breaking stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.